first heard the records, like your records in the club, I used to sit there and be like, I like, cuz guys, he got something, because like the women responded first. It wasn't the dudes. And like at least where I was at, you know what I mean? I'm in the club like 6 days a week where I host different events, so I'm out around college people, 21 and up, and I was hearing your stuff, and that's how I gauge if a song's really working, because once I see that the song doesn't have a demographic tied to it, where they just like it, that's how I know it's working. You know what I'm saying? And I started hearing your stuff everywhere. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this nigga got something. Like, do you got like a lot more women like in your DMs or following you than you think men are?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Is it crazier that way for you? Are you like, damn, this is crazy that all these women are at me?
It'd be like,
it's like they're more connected in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be wild. Like, you know, like you go like, I always been like me, and like where I'm from, like I always been me, like the guy, like, you know.
You always
like,
had more panty raising Escalades.
Like, you know.
The Sugar Walls were after you.
Yeah, so it was like.
You know what's so funny? I say
like,
Sugar Walls, everyone knows what I mean.
Yeah, so it's like, now it's like, and then it'd be like, you would be like, you'll look in your DM and it'd be like, all right, it's girls in here. But like, it's just girls in here.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, them ones in there. Then it'd be like, a lot of them ones
like
in there.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, and it'd be like, damn. That's how I gauge, like, how my music was growing. Like, damn, like, my shit, like, reaching these type of people, like, you know.
Right. Is it shocking to you when you see something or someone that's following you or is into your music that you wouldn't think would be into your music? You're like,
yeah, I try to like go through life and still be like regular enough to have all moments. Like, I try to keep that, like, so I won't never like feel like I'm doing too much. Like, I try to keep those all moments, like,
oh wow, I can't believe it. You know, I'm still excited. Like, I'm still a fan of what I do.
Yeah, so it don't feel like work. Like, you know.
Yeah. What is something about you that's kind of that people don't know about you? Like, for example, like I'll give you a prime example. Like, I'm into like X Games stuff, like the skateboarding and you know, the bike. Like, I would go to an event like that, even though I'm in the hip hop scene. Like, I like that kind of stuff. Like, what's something about you? People are like, oh my God, I didn't know that about you.
I read, and I do like I like watching documentaries and shit like that.
Yeah, like on just different subjects. What's the documentary you've been watching recently? Like, you know, I love watching like old CIA documentaries and stuff.
See, I do the CIA documentaries, but I be watching like Animal Planet and stuff. But I get that from my daddy though. Like, he used to watch like a bunch of Animal Planet.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, Discovery Channel type stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You discover some crap about an elephant you never knew about.
Yeah, crazy. That type of stuff.
When you gonna put that in a song?
I don't know how to fit that in there. My weird side of me, I've been trying to hide it from them all day.
Yeah,
she discovered I played too much early, and then now they saying it's crazy.
Yeah, you trying to be cool, like, don't let them see I'm weird.
Yeah, but then I started getting bored and I started playing too much.
Instead of dragging them through the thing, bro. It's okay. Where you coming from right now? Like, where'd you fly in from?
East Coast. I had like 4 shows in a row. I had first I was in New York for like a week. Then I had a show in Baltimore that same night. I had a show in Philly. Then my next day I had Richmond, Virginia, and the next day I had Washington, D.C.
And now you're here with me. Isn't it hard that when you're traveling so much, right, and like you go to another city, and you're there for a day, and then like the girl you bagged in that city, she gets mad at you because you can't remember her name? Isn't it like different?
No, I don't do that.
I'm just playing with you, like I'm just messing with you, but I'm just serious. And you know, you're moving up in the rock star world. You know what I'm saying? Like, was there a time for you though where you didn't have that access, or you always have had the access to, you know, women that were into you?
I always have access to women. I'm a handsome young man, but
I hear you.
Like,
I hear you.
You know, the music stuff, it like,
it just enhanced it.
Yeah, enhanced it for sure. Like, it's like on a different level, like, for real.
Yeah. People that you're working with now, Is there anybody that you want to work with that you're not working with? Like you're like, oh, I would love to work with this person.
Lil Wayne.
Wayne, really? What about Wayne? Why Wayne? Like
the best rapper ever.
That's it. Like there's no boom done.
That's like Holy Grail.
Wow.
Like once you work with Hov and Wayne, it's just like
that's it. Hov, like because they've mastered the level of where they want to be, and people like, okay, I think what it is too, and tell me what you think it is. It's like once you find an artist that you can connect with that has spanned a long time, they're obviously doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you got a guy from 2000 who's still relevant in 2024. It's kind of like, I got to work with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still around in some type of capacity where you're relevant.
Like out of rappers that I always wanted to work with, it's always been Meek and Wayne. They're my favorite rappers. Like they made me want to rap. And
really?
I worked with Meek before. So now it's like, if I work with Wayne, I feel like as far as rapping with people, like that's like my biggest accomplishment. I
was talking to Fredo Bang, and he was like, I was talking to him earlier today, and he was telling me that he really wants to work with Maroon 5. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He wants to do something with them. I was like, oh, that's kind of outside the
Adam Levine.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was like, I didn't know if you had anything like that you was like, oh, I would love to do something with
Ed
Beyonce.
Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Like Anita Baker, Ed Sheeran, like people like that. All them type of crowds. Like, I listen to Adele and shit. I be wanting like Adele Future too. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you work as you go.
And you get to that level. Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried to reach out to any of them?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, no, I'm gonna call Adele real quick. Hold on. No, I'm just playing.
I'm more of an in-person, like I like stuff to be organic.
Yeah. Oh, where it's like they see you doing your thing.
I might not like you as a person. So
okay.
I gauge like when I work with people, like a lot of people, I don't want to meet them because I like your music so much. I wouldn't want you to do something that'll tarnish that for me.
Got you. It's like meeting your heroes and they turn out to be assholes. Got you. Yeah, a lot of people say that's why they say sometimes don't meet your heroes because you don't know what they're gonna be as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I'd rather leave it as that.
Like let me just keep you on this mantle because if I meet you, I'm gonna have to downgrade you.
Music, like me doing music, it made me realize some of the people that I idolized in music, and like some of like the people that my heroes in it were just like they weren't like the type of people that I like. You feel me?
Got you.
Good music, but bullshit person. Like,
since you're doing all this traveling now, like what countries haven't you visited that you want to go to? Like, is there a country that's like, yo, please come here?
I want to go just all through the UK. I want to go to Paris. I want to visit Africa.
You never been to Africa yet?
No.
Like Nigeria, none of that. Have you got like requests from them to come? Like, yo, come out here, bro.
No, I got I was just talking to the PR team and stuff about like how people wanted me to come do stuff in the UK though, like in London and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was more fashion based stuff and for music though too, but they wanted to get me in some brands and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I ain't really tapped in out the country for real. Like, I've been a felon for a long time and I like
can't really just up and dip.
Now I can.
Now you can't. You still can't go to Canada. Canada don't allow.
Yeah, but I might get my record expunged. I've been working with the city council and stuff. They've been helping me do like stuff.
Get your record expunged, then you take your ass over to Canada and get some money.
Yeah.
Get some Canadian checks.
For sure.
How many of your friends? Because I know this gets difficult. Once someone starts making it right out of your clique, a lot of members of the homies or whatever, they start falling off, right? When you lose certain people, is it shocking to you still? Like, damn, I cannot believe like you're not around. And
not no more.
When did it not become shocking anymore? After how many people like would you think like fell off that you were like, damn?
It wasn't that like after how many people, it's just like I had went through some like traumatic on my own and nobody like I didn't have the support system that I provide other people.
Wow, I give you certain things, provide you with this, and then when I need you, you just.
Because I don't really need materialistic things.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, like personal, like just.
But I do so much for a lot of people, and once I didn't get the support that I needed, I don't really be wanting support. But sometimes, like, even though you don't want it, you kind of need it.
Yeah, you're human, bro.
So it's not like I'm mad at you or I just can't be around you, because it'd be like, you don't love me the same way I love you.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you was in a messed up spot or a position, I would just do that because I love you.
Right.
You know? I wouldn't do it just because you asked. It'd be something like, you ain't even ask me how my mental is. Like, it'd be small stuff like that.
They don't care.
People will call you all day when they need something.
Yeah.
But they won't even call you to check on your mental.
Right.
'Cause I don't need nothing. But it's a simple, like I got certain cousins that just call me and be like, I don't want nothing from you. I'm just trying to see how you doing. That keep me going for another month or two.
Wow.
Yeah,
because I don't think people understand how difficult the business can get when you're dealing with, you're in a situation now in your life where people are expecting from you. And they have this thought in their head of what they think you are. And you're no longer a person. You're a product.
Yeah. And certain people think, like, I got certain people that's locked up. I got certain family members that I take care of and stuff like that. But they don't understand that when they ask you for something or something like that, you just one person. But I got 31 people. Like, it's 30 of y'all.
Right.
It's 30 people that think they just the only person asking me for something or asking me to do something or need my time. And sometimes you get spread thin, and some people you navigate through, and you just be like, all right, I'm going to do what you need, not what you want.
Yeah. And then you have to cut certain people off.
Yeah. I got, like, homeboys that be like, I don't let them come around me. But if they go to jail, I pay for their lawyers and stuff like that. Then we got into it about, like, why we can't come around. But
because y'all haven't elevated mentally.
Exactly. And it's just be like, I can't bring liabilities around certain stuff that I be into, because it's like, this my business. And like, it's my lifestyle, but this my business. This how I support my family and friends.
Right.
So I wouldn't even be able to help you get out of jail. I wouldn't be able to pay for your lawyer. I wouldn't be able to help you rent, pay for your kids.
Because then it comes back onto you, and now that affects your life.
Yeah. So a lot of times people don't understand that aspect, but as like a leader, you gotta know, like, sometimes you gotta be comfortable having uncomfortable conversations. Like, like, you can't be around me, but I got you forever. Like, we locked in. You just can't come around this.
Where do you find the happiness in what you're doing now? Because I would think that, and I don't know, but my thought process is you got to try to find the happiness, I would guess, in your performing days, where you're performing in front of a crowd and then they're just there to see you and scream your name. Where do you find the happiness in what you do now?
I genuinely be happy, though. Like, I was in a dark spot because I had a lot going on. I had street stuff going on and stuff like that, but I had came out of it, and I just was like, I'd be so happy because I'd be so grateful for how far I came. So it's just be like, I'd be happy with, like, helping others and being able to, I find happiness with being able to be a leader. Like, that make me happy, helping people win and stuff like that. So that genuinely keep me going. Like, I'd be happy as hell. Like, seeing people happy to see me be happy, like, making me happy. Like, seeing people smile and stuff. Like, oh, you want to take a picture with me? I don't want to take pictures today, but that make me happy still. Even though I don't want to take pictures today, that made me happy. I remember when nobody wanted to be around me. So it'd be like, I'm genuinely happy. Like, I keep meeting new people. Some of the people I looked up to tell me they fans of me. That made me happy.
Yeah. The music game has its ups and downs, man. I think a lot of times when people get into it, they see the glitter part of it and they don't understand. It's like seeing a seed in the ground. You don't know what that seed's if it's gonna be a tree or a weed or whatever. And so until you get into the ground and then that seed grows, you don't really know what it's going to be like. But when you see the finished product, you think, oh, it's just It's amazing. It's like no, this game is very difficult to get in, and only a few become the upper echelon. Most people don't even get any type of a shine, and if you can get like in the middle ground, that's like you're lucky as hell. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so now you're at this point where people are singing your songs in the club. You got all these women that are after you and stuff like that. What's next? Where do we go here? Is it real estate? Is it business? You know, what's the next thing?
It's everything. Like I want to be like a mogul and like an investor.
Get you some trust funds. Trust
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
trying to
Go
do
ahead.
everything though. I'm already in real estate. I like own a bunch of like condos and properties,
Don't put it in your
rental
name. But go
properties
ahead.
and stuff like that. No, I got an LLC for every
Put
different
the
property.
LLCs in your trust fund.
It's cool. I got accountants and stuff like that. So I be cool on the investing stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm big in a lot of stuff. I got black truck companies. I got all type of stuff. Salons, boutiques. I got a lot of stuff. And I invest like I book myself. I do all type of stuff. So I be like
Self-sufficient.
I'm finding different ways to invest my money and stuff like that. I wanna I'm like chasing right now what's gonna take me to the next level. Boom, like I was asking Jack Harlow that the other day, like, but take you to the next level. That's what I'm chasing like right now. Like all the fame and stuff be cool, but I just wanna keep shoot to the moon,
Yeah.
like chase perfection. Like even though I never be perfect, but like I feel like if I keep chasing the perfection,
You know that's what Kobe Bryant said that.
that's my favorite basketball player.
Did you hear what he said when he
Yeah.
said that? He said, I've always chased perfection knowing I would never reach it.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why he was saying that was because once you have that mindset, there is no there you know that you cannot reach perfection, but because you're chasing it, you're already going to put yourself tenfold ahead of anybody else that's competition wise. You can never reach perfection because perfection is
That's the goal you'll never obtain.
yeah,
and
but
keep
you
you
got,
going
but you
though.
can, but when you chase that, you're always going to put yourself at a better place and put yourself further ahead than the people who just want to do the job or who just want to get by. You know, those kind of people. Like, oh, or people who ever say the words like you call them up and like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm maintaining. Those maintainers, they're not going to be the Kobe's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Kobe Bryant, yeah, you look that up, man. You might be more interested in that, man. But listen, talk about the project, everything else we got go. Cause we could shoot the ish all day. I don't normally do interviews, brother. Just so you know, I'm a veteran, so like I do conversations. So we just shooting the ish, you know. But I know we here for the business part of it. So go ahead and get the business out.
No, I got a project coming up, but I enjoy this conversation with you. Like I hate the
I don't do the interview
small
stuff.
talk interview stuff.
I don't do. Oh, so who produced it? No one cares.
Yeah, I don't really like it. It's not.
It's
like,
boring, right?
like-
No, because no one connects that way. And the truth
Yeah.
of the matter is, I've been doing this a long time, and I've given so many people their first interviews. I just had an Offset in here. I gave Migos their first chance to be heard on the air when no one had to deal with them, and I've known them for years. Like, you know what I mean? So it was more like shooting the ish. But a lot of the times, the way artists connect with their audience, they get liked because their music. People like you because of your music, but people connect with you because they hear your story, and they go, "Oh, I've kind of gone through that. Oh, I've kind of been through that." That's how they become fans of you. They just like you when you're music. But a lot of people don't know that because they don't ask me. But but I've been at this a long time, so I've seen artists come and go, and I've seen the Drakes and the Nickies, and you know what I mean. And so I understand what it really takes to get to the next level. So I like to do conversations, not interviews.
No, that's what I like. They was just asking me what I like and what type of content I like and stuff. Like I don't really like the black and white small talk stuff. Like I don't like interviews, to be honest. Like
Of course,
I told them I like to do stuff that I would do if I wasn't on the camera.
right?
So I'm
Like-
glad.
Like go out to the safari and do documentaries and animals.
Yeah, I do that. I do that. I wouldn't get on a roller coaster though.
I wonder if would they allow people to do that for like a zoo? Like, you know, they would like, yo, just for a day you can like they'll take you behind the scenes with the zoo animals, get you up close with like an elephant or something like that. That would probably be
That'd be hard at
See?
the zoo. That'd be great content.
you know what I mean? Look at she's like noted. See? Let's go to the elephants. Like ET says, hey man, listen man, much success to you, brother. You know what I mean? Have a lot of fun. How long you in Atlanta for?
I leave tomorrow. I go on tour with Travis Scott.
Damn. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
You ready for that?
No.
Neither am I. So much success
bro.
to you, man. I hope your dreams are more fulfilled than you can ever imagine.
Appreciate you.
That's all I'm going to say to you, man. So there it is. You guys keep it right here, man. ET says, let's go.